Okay, so here is the video to give you a presentation about LifeVantage, about the products that we have. You've obviously watched the ABC Primetime up to this point. I've told you a little bit about myself and my family. Again, my name is Bobby Day, and I'm going to go through this real quickly so you can get a good grasp of what we have and see if it catches your attention and if you think there's a place here for you in some way. So, first of all, what I want you to understand as you look at this is we're not trying to convince anybody into do anything. We're just wanting to share this information, find out how we can help people, possibly by building a business with us. If you look at that and you think this is something that could be of interest to you, just let us know so we can follow up with you properly. Or possibly just being a customer. You just want to look better, feel better, you want to have a better option for your health. That's okay too. Or perhaps it's not for you at all. That'd be a number 3. That's maybe being a connector, maybe somebody we might be able to help down the road. But again, just let us know if it's not for you. We don't want to follow up with you if you don't have any interest. That's okay. So you've seen the ABC Primetime. What you need to understand, or hopefully you'll understand, is what is oxidative stress. Okay. A little bit of homework for you to do. Go to a website called pubmed.gov if you have the time. You want to go to PubMed and you want to look up the term oxidative stress. PubMed is the National Library of Medicine, and that's where all peer-reviewed published studies in regards to disease and dysfunction and how it affects our body gets published for doctors to look up, etc. Now, understand that only about less than 10% of studies that get done actually survive the peer review process to be able to be published at PubMed. So it's very unique. It's very, very exclusive if you get published there and you get your stories there. Well, there's over 200,000 studies that are published there on oxidative stress with disease and dysfunction. It is literally at the core of what goes wrong with us at a cellular level with everything in our bodies. And that there's enough evidence and proof there that you can really grasp what's happening. So with oxidative stress, you want to go check that out. Then also while you're at PubMed, you want to look up the term NRF2. So there's a lot of stuff coming out. I just saw another book today that's referencing NRF2 and its protective properties in the body. When you're able to activate that pathway in our cells, it's an abbreviation for a very long term, but when you're able to activate that pathway, it literally upregulates hundreds of survival genes and defense mechanisms that make us healthier. Okay, it protects our body when that gets activated. Problem is, as we get older, it's like a faucet getting turned off. Our NRF2 activation doesn't activate like it should. Therefore, we're able to work a little bit better than other kinds of supplements because we've been proven to activate that NRF2. In fact, Washington State University did a study on NRF2. They included our branded supplement Protandim in that study, calling it potentially the most extraordinary therapeutic and preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. Look up NRF2 at PubMed. Protandim, what makes us so special and different than any other type of supplement you could take on the market? It's got to be our patents. Okay, most supplements do not have patents. In fact, I've yet to find one, and I've been looking for over 3 years to see if anybody competes with us in this market. Patents are usually reserved for drugs. They're inventions. This is what we have. It's an invention. It's not just a good product, a proprietary blend, what have you. This is an invention that is going to change the way nutrition is done. All right, we have 7 U.S. patents, 6 global patents, and they're all on the reduction of oxidative stress, inflammation, and C-reactive proteins. Look that up as well. Start doing some research on C-reactive proteins and ask yourself if it'd be a good idea to lower that. That's another marker of inflammation in the body. Inflammation is the start of everything, you guys. We've also been featured on many television shows as well. I mentioned PubMed, and do your research there. Also do your research on Protandim at PubMed. There are now 25 published peer-reviewed studies on PubMed on specifically our product, not the ingredients to our product exactly. American Heart Association funded a study done by Ohio State that is phenomenal on cardiovascular. I'd love to share that with you in another YouTube video. If you want, let me know. Also, Louisiana State University did one on skin cancer that was so profound, they came back to the company and said, you guys need to make a topical version of this. You need to have this for people's skin. And so the company did. We have the only patented skincare line on the planet that's patented to do something to your skin. There's another line that I know of that has a patent on its extraction of some fluid or whatever from a plant that's normally poisonous to human beings that they're able to put into a lotion for your skin, but there's no patent on what it does to your skin. Ours is literally anti-aging for your skin. And of course, the National Institute on Aging did a study over 10 years, and that video, that ABC Primetime video that you watched, they talked about studies starting soon to see if mice would live longer. Well, those studies have been completed. And we have the only natural substance that was proven to extend life. They tested even some of the same ingredients that Protandim has, turmeric, green tea, resveratrol, all these other things, to see if it actually made anything live longer. Nothing did but Protandim and its synergistic effect of its exact ingredients. That's why we have the patents. So we have a whole line of products. These are crucial, and I recommend these for everyone. My family takes them, my children, my mother, my brother. He's a cancer survivor that cured himself with nutrition and alternative methods, and he's the one who started kind of teaching me about this stuff. We have our original Protandim from the ABC Primetime. We have another Protandim that is an NRF1 activator. That's another term to look up at PubMed. There's just new evidence coming out about activating that for healthy mitochondria. Everything that goes wrong in our body, you guys, oxidative stress and mitochondrial dysfunction. These are things that help. Also, our very, very high quality omega. So these are fish oils, and you can track the boat to bottle on this. The pills themselves are manufactured on the boat where they catch the fish in the Norwegian Sea. It's fantastic, you guys. You can pop the pill in your mouth. There's no fishy taste because it's clean. Don't take an omega just because you got told to take an omega, because if it smells like fish, then it's probably rancid. It's going to be bad for you. Also, probiotics, excuse me. Our ProBio product is really second to none. It's got a patented time-release mechanism that gets the probiotic past the stomach acids, which kill most probiotic, and get it into your lower intestine. And get it into your lower intestine where you really need it the most, okay? That's where your immune system comes from. That's where everything for your gut health ties to your brain health, okay? Do that research. They're calling the gut the second brain. You got inflammation in the brain, you need to bring that down with probiotics as well, okay? A little bit about our skincare. I talked about it a little bit before. We have a full skincare line, and there's an app out there called Think Dirty. Do yourself a favor, download that app. Look at what products you use on your skin. Look at what products you use on your hair, cosmetics, what have you, and see where Think Dirty rates them. They're a third-party company. Everything goes from 0 to 10. 8 through 10 is very, very bad for you. Our Johnson & Johnson's baby shampoo that we bathe our kids with rates an 8. It's in the red. All of our products are submitted to Think Dirty so that we can get a rating on it. All very clean, good for you, good for the environment. We score 0 through 3 on all of our products. Actually, we're 0 through 2, but 0 through 3 is all considered very clean and good for you and good for the environment. The ratings on our brand new hair care system, a 1 and a 2. We have a hand cream that's a 0. All very good, very clean. Our new hair care system, that's NRF2 for the scalp. Okay, you guys, this is brand new. It's fantastic. All my family is using it, and we absolutely love it. I'm sure you will too. Just for an example, this girl on the right had scalp psoriasis. She tried every kind of medicated shampoo you can think of. The doctors couldn't fix it. Having NRF2 on the inside and using the scalp serum and the shampoo, her body got healthy and was able to do what it's supposed to do and grow hair where it's supposed to be. So we're not allowed to say we grow hair, but we're allowed to talk about the hair appearing fuller and being healthier. And that's really what it all comes down to, is getting these toxic chemicals out of our lives and being healthier all the way around. So on a business side of this, even if you're not interested in the business, that's okay. I'm going to still talk about it, and you should still listen to it because it edifies why our products are so powerful, because this wouldn't be happening with the business today if the products weren't solid, if they weren't really what they claim to be. So we have a whole line of products. Our Axio product, which is fantastic, that is really NRF2 for the mind, for the brain. It's for brain focus, clarity. It's smart energy. We're supposed to get rid of the Red Bulls, get rid of the Monsters, get rid of all that stuff, and go with just healthy drinks. This has got no sugars in it. It's got stevia for sweetener. It tastes delicious, and it's very, very good for you. And we have Protandim. I'm telling you what, if you want to do more research, go on YouTube and just look up Protandim in dogs. We've branded it as Protandim now for dogs, and see what happens when dogs take this. They don't have a placebo effect, okay? You can't tell them they're going to feel better and give them a pill and have them start running around and their arthritis start to go away and their inflammation. Then, of course, our skincare line. This is a $500 billion industry without the hair care. Add the hair care, we're looking at about $700 billion when you look at weight management, the whole line that we have. We're just trying to capture about 1% of that on the business side of it, and we'll be the biggest network marketing company in the world in health and wellness. Why I'm doing this. So if I told you a little bit about my history, you know already, but I'm going to tell you a little bit more real quick. I was a national sales manager for a travel magazine for over a decade. My brother was president of the company. I was on that first wheel, that first income wheel there. I was virtually a servant. All right, I was paid very well, but I got to go on vacation when I was told I could. I went to work when I was told I could. I had to do everything as I was told, when I was told. And then I was told I couldn't work anymore because they sold the company and I lost my job. We lost everything. We lost our home. We had to start all over again. So I jumped to the second wheel. I started my own business 18 years ago, almost 19 now that we started our own business. That was a very difficult time, and it's been better. There's been more money, some better profit, some better tax advantages to having your own business. However, there's no such thing as a vacation when you own your own business. When you own your own business, really what you own is your own job, is what it comes down to. When we go on vacation, my kids can attest to this. I'd be on vacation still dealing with my laptop while we're trying to go to dinner, answering emails while we're at the beach, taking phone calls, always dealing with something, never truly getting to relax. Thank goodness for my wife, who brought this to us a little over 3 years ago. And on the third wheel, we've been able to build a passive income through this business, through this tremendous business of helping people. We've been able to build a passive income that we put into our retirement account every single month. And we're looking to transition by about next year at this time. Right now it's May 2019. We're looking by next year at this time to transition completely and only do this business. Because let me tell you what, when you create passive income that pays you when you go to sleep, there's no other feeling like it in the world of business. I can tell you, I've experienced all three of these wheels. The one on the right is by far the best. It takes some work and it takes some time, but it is by far the best. We are looking at a $600 billion industry by next year. We have been speaking about nutrigenomics as a company for the last 10 years. But right here about a year and a half ago, the Today Show did a whole segment on it. This is just one of those key indicators where people are starting to talk about the shift, the change, the invention, if you will, where you can actually affect your DNA with your diet, with things that you put inside of you. Okay, you're not destined to your parents' diseases. I thought I was. My dad died of Alzheimer's at 69 years old, and I thought I was going to die by 69 too. And he lost his cognitive thinking by 65, and I figured that was my route. That's all I got. I don't believe that anymore. I've learned enough. I've educated myself on how I can affect my future health through nutrigenomics and virtually through this company. Where we sit today as a company, we're about a $230 million company when our financials come out at the end of this next quarter. LifeVantage is the jersey sponsor for Real Salt Lake Major League Soccer team. We're also publicly traded on the NASDAQ. That's big. There's about 3,000 network marketing companies at any given time in the world, and 90% plus never make it past their first 5 years. And only 15 of them are publicly traded on either the New York Stock Exchange or the NASDAQ, and we're one of them. So we sit in a very special place there. So we're a big company, but we're not huge yet. Most people don't know we exist yet. We are operating in about 22 countries, 23 countries, where some of these are switching around. Ireland is now open for distributors. We've also added Spain to be open for distributors, and we are also open now in China. So this company is rapidly advancing. Our stock has quadrupled since April of last year, sitting around $12 right now, pulled back a little bit. But this is key right here, you guys. When I talk about edification of this business and this company, there's a couple of different things that edify it. One is this. These are the who's who of financial institutions in the United States. Vanguard, BlackRock. BlackRock just doubled their position in LifeVantage in February. Morgan Stanley. We need to add Wells Fargo to this slide now, too. They've jumped on board. If you're an employee of the state of California and you've got a pension with CalPERS, you own a piece of LifeVantage, you don't even know it. So I was a little shocked at this. I looked at this and thought, wow, I know I love this company. I know I love this business, but let's face it, it's still a network marketing company. Why would these financial houses want to jump in and be a part of a network marketing company? Not everybody believes these are real. Well, the answer is pretty simple, as they've seen it done before. There are, like I said, a few network marketing companies that are publicly traded. These are 3 of them that are in our space, which is health and wellness and skincare, over the last 20 or so years while looking at their stock and what they've done. Just phenomenal things that they've done. And as this trend of health and wellness continues and natural healing continues, it's only going to get better. These companies are all multi-billion-dollar companies in the network marketing space. And these companies, again, all being publicly traded. We sit at just a $230 million company, and we are the only one of all of these companies that have patents on their product for what it does to the body. We're the only one that has studies, third-party studies, by universities across the United States that are published at PubMed. None of them have any of this. Herbalife itself is a $4.5 billion company in 195 countries, and they don't have any patents, and they don't have the studies that we have, not third-party studies. It's huge, okay, you guys? I'm going to move on from that. I just compare us a little more to USANA because they do have a lot of great science. They're a good company, high-quality products. However, again, back to the third-party studies. All their studies are self-funded. They all do them themselves. Ours are done without our input, okay? When you look at the first 10 years of USANA, as they got up to about $200, $250 million, well, we're at 10 years this year. We've made it past that valley of death for a company in the early years, and we've grown and we've become solid. We got a great foundation, and we are ready to explode into a multi-billion-dollar company. And again, I think the biggest company in health and wellness and network marketing that's ever been seen. One more time about the growth. We know our CEO, Darren Jensen, he was the director of international marketing. I think he was VP of international marketing and development for USANA in a similar position for LifeVantage. He has the knowledge and the know-how of how to take this company into the billions. He's already been a part of it. He has the blueprint to do it. And he knows, based on the numbers, how many distributors we have and how many distributors are needed. History shows us to take a company into that billion-dollar mark, we're still within about that first 3 to 5%. We're first. We get to be the very, 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 very first people involved. Excuse me, there's one of my people ready to order. That's awesome. I'll just leave her on there for right now. All right, network marketing facts. We're at a $200 billion range once the 2018 numbers come out, all right? $200 billion. The NFL is only $9 billion. I ignored this industry forever. I don't understand why I did. It's a real industry. Out of that $200 billion, about 40 to 45% gets paid back to the distributors that build their networks, whether it's makeup or shampoo or hair care or health and wellness or pots and pans or whatever. There's a lot of people, everybody you know, or not everybody, but many people you know are making a side income, a side hustle, trying to help people with another product. Well, this is just one of those. I just happen to think we've got the best one. And with all the businesses I've been involved with 4 different startup companies in my life, 2 of them by myself, 2 of them with other people. We had no idea what we were going to do. How do I phrase this? We had an idea of how we were going to do it, but we had to put together a business plan that was really just a shot in the dark, if that makes sense, all right? We didn't have a system in front of us. We came up with a business plan each time, and they were all completely wrong. The amount of money we needed to start was wrong. What we needed to do was wrong. Everything was wrong. You just learn as you go, and we didn't have anybody to teach us along the way. With this business, the amount you put into it is so small, and there is so much free mentorship, people that want to teach you how to do this business. This is a mentorship group I belong to, and these are some of the tremendous people there that have all become successful in this business, that we all get together every 90 days in person and on Zoom calls like this twice a month to teach and help others learn how to do this business. There's no theory here. It's already been done. This is our income disclosure statement. For those of you that are interested in the business side of it, I can go through a lot more later on commissions, how it gets paid out. We do have an incredible commission structure where you get paid on everything in your organization. You don't just get paid on one line. There's a lot of different types of compensation programs in this industry, so I'm not going to get into all the details of it, but understand ours is awesome. You never lose a distributor. You never have to worry about having balanced too much in one line, or you're not going to get paid in that line. You're going to get paid on this business. It ranks from 0 to 10, with the top people up there making about $110,000 a month. And the mid-range, that's where most of the money gets paid out. The mid-range part right there, that's running at anywhere from $1,200 to $6,000 a month. Guys, that's serious side income, okay? All right, if any of this caught your attention, please let me know. Are you a 1? Are you a 2? Are you a 3? Or if somebody else got you on this video, I don't know where this video is going to end up after months and months, but whoever brought you to this video, just take a look. Let them know where you are. Be honest with us. If you just want to have some product, great. Our customers get product for the exact same price that our distributors get it. It's all good, all right? But we'd love to make money with you too and help spread this word and be a part of it. If you're interested, we'll help you along there too. And again, if you're not interested, we don't want to keep bugging you and following up with you. Just tell us the truth. You're not interested. Not a problem at all. All right? Thank you guys, and have a great day.